What's going on, everyone, and good evening. If you don't know who I am Cherie Styles. I am the CEO and founder of Warrior Confidence, which is an organization that's dedicated to building the confidence and self-esteem of teens as well as millennials. And you are here at the live Warrior Confidence University open house. And I am so happy to have you all here today. You are going to be hearing more about the university. You're going to be hearing from some current as well as past models, young girls who have taken part of the university, who have participated in the fashion show. And I'm super excited. So before we even get started or do anything, can you make sure that you share the stream? We're going to have time for Q&A, and I want to hear from you. I want to see all of you. I see some of you are popping on right now. Hopefully I'll be able to see your comments and that this chat feature works properly. But if not, it's okay. We'll be okay. So I just wanted to say again, welcome. So excited to have you all here. Let's get into it. So I do want to bring on one of my young ladies who was in the fashion show, and just to talk about her experience. But before we get into that, what I want to do is talk to you a little bit about Warrior Confidence University. So this is the open house, right? So we're going to open up our doors. We're letting you in, our virtual doors, and letting you in to see what it is that we do here. Let me get myself together, y'all. All right. There we go. Okay, so here we are at Warrior Confidence University. I'm going to share with you my screen so that you can see what the university is about. I'm going to go small for this. So what is Warrior Confidence University? I'm so glad that you asked. It is the premier Christian school for the everyday model. And so when I say the everyday model, I want you all to know, parents, young girls, whoever is watching, you are the model of your life. Your life is your runway. And so we do not discriminate at Warrior Confidence University. We take girls all shapes and sizes because we want them all to know and feel and believe that they are loved, that they are beautiful. And so what we do at Warrior Confidence University, we provide a 16-week program for those who want to pursue modeling. So before we get into it, 16 weeks, oh my gosh, that sounds like a very long time. However, during those 16 weeks, it's broken up. So we have 6 weeks of in-depth, impersonal, virtual learning with myself. And then we have 10 weeks of actual modeling, practicing modeling. We're practicing our walk, we're practicing talents, all that good stuff. And so this university is for those who want to learn how to model professionally, as well as those who just want to gain more confidence and just learn how to navigate life on and off of the runway. And so I am going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to bring on Nevaeh. Nevaeh, it's just going to be you and I. We're just talking and we're letting people see what it is that we are having a conversation about, okay? So I'm going to bring Nevaeh on. Hey, Nevaeh.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you're here. So let's talk a little bit about your experience. So with Warrior Confidence University, guys, ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 sections. You can join the university as a university model and have the classes, go through the classes, or you can just join and just be a model. Like, you don't want to go through the classes, but you want to model. And so at the end of the year, we have this amazing fashion show. And Nevaeh was part of the fashion show for the very first time. What was it, 2019? Yeah, we didn't do anything in 2020. Oh my gosh. So tell me, it's you and I, it's just us. How was your experience?
It was fun. It was really fun. I met a lot of girls there that I'm still friends with like now. And I know the first person to like greet me was Devin, and it was like a really opening space, and I just had a lot of fun.
That's so funny that you mentioned Devin, because she was just on the live the other day in Facebook, and you were watching that one. That is too funny. So what I know with us, we went, I wouldn't say we didn't go back and forth, but we worked very closely with your talent part.
Yeah.
How was that for you? Tell the people, what was it? What did you say, and what did you end up doing?
I wanted to do it, but I was really scared to do it. And I think when you pushed me like to do it, it gave me like more confidence that like I can do it. And when we had to do it in front of everybody, and I think it was just everybody was so nice about it. So I think it was that just let me go out. And then when we actually did the show, everybody else was like saying I did so good. And I think that really just gave me a lot of confidence that I can speak freely now.
Yes. So what is it that you did?
I did a poem. I did a poem.
Right. And so just to let everyone know, Nevaeh is she's soft-spoken, very sweet. And so she did this poem, and it was just like about empowerment. And I'm like, girl, I'm gonna need you to bring it. I need you to have some sass, to have some attitude. I'm gonna need you to do something. So we when I tell you we practiced that thing, I'm like, nope, stop, do it again. Nope, stop, do it again. And a lot of the girls are like, Miss Cherise, come on. I'm like, no, first of all, this thing has my name on it. So you ain't gonna come out here looking all types of crazy, and you're not gonna come out here being all monotone and scary. So yes, you did a phenomenal job. And if you guys missed it, there was a little video clip. And Nevaeh, did you see yourself in there?
Yeah.
Walking. How does that make you feel seeing yourself walk down the runway?
I know when I first like hit the fashion show itself, when I did the practices, I was really scared. But when I actually got onto the runway, like it just felt like it was just me. And seeing that, I felt like that was really just something that made me more confident today. Like I'll go outside and not worried about anything. But back then I used to worry about like how I looked, how I walked, and now I'll just walk out and just really walk out in anything and be confident.
I know that's right. You better go ahead and obey, y'all. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear that. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put you backstage, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the university. And then I see Stephanie is on, and then I'll bring her on soon, and then we all can talk. Isn't that phenomenal? That just makes me so happy to hear that. So let's continue to talk more about the university. So our mission here is to build the confidence and self-esteem of girls and teens while preparing them mentally, physically, and emotionally for life and the fashion industry. Y'all, this fashion industry is no joke. And if you are not confident, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything just to make it, be famous, be the it girl. And so what we do, we teach girls, we're teaching them biblical principles. We're not shoving the Bible down their throat, but the things that I'm teaching them are things that will help them in life to be a more confident person, as well as in the industry, because you have to know who you are and you have to have thick skin, because they will tear you down chew you up, and spit you out and say next without even blinking twice. And I'll get more into that and tell you more about my story a little later. But that is our mission. So what I want to do, I want you all to meet Savannah. Savannah, this is my girl. Oh my goodness, she was a ball of fun. All the girls, they're my girls. But Savannah, you'll see. So this is Savannah, and she said, doing the fashion show really helped boost my confidence even more. All of the cheers from the crowds and positive words gave her a feeling like never before, and it made her really happy. So this is Savannah, regular Savannah, so cute, so cute. And then this is Savannah, the model. Yes, what I tell you, she came and she ripped that runway. I said, who is that? That looks like a completely different person. You see her personality, you see the confidence. This is Savannah before WYCU. This is Savannah after. So speechless, so phenomenal. And so who am I? Who am I? Who is this woman that you are watching right now? I want to introduce myself again. I am Cherie Styles, and I am the CEO and founder of Wear Your Confidence. So Wear Your Confidence is the umbrella, and underneath it we have the university, as well as Confident Creations. You can, we'll talk about that another day. But I am a speaker, I'm an author, confidence and model coach. I'm a licensed minister. I have a bachelor's in communications and then a master's in theological studies with the concentration in Christian counseling. That's all the fun, boring stuff. And then I model as well. So I've been modeling for over about 15 years. I've done print and runway modeling. I was signed with Wilhelmina Models and Model Management Group, MMG, in New York. And so I've taken modeling and the acting classes with John Robert Powers in New York as well. So I know a little something about the industry. And so what happened was, as I was going on these different go-sees and seeing different agencies and seeing different modeling schools and different companies that I was trying to work for, I was not taught how to survive in the industry. Let me make myself big. I was not taught how to survive, okay? I was not taught at all. I didn't know. I was not prepared. How about this? I wasn't prepared to be scrutinized. I wasn't prepared to walk into the doors of a casting director and this man like tap my hips and say, oh no, your hips are too big. I'm like, wait a minute. My hips are like what at the time? 26? My waist was like a 26. I don't know. I was dumb skinny. I was not prepared for that, but I had some level of confidence to the point where I said, okay, yeah, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to be here. I'm done. Not going to just disrespect me. And then other places I went, they said that I needed to lose more weight. And I'm like, okay, so which is it? Do I need to gain more weight? Do I need to lose more weight? So I wasn't taught how to survive. John Robert Powers did not teach me how to survive in the industry. They just taught, okay, this is what you need. This is what you need. Practice this, practice that. Try this, try that. Take pictures and go. And so as a result, I didn't see what I wanted. So I created it with Wear Your Confidence University. So all of the years that I spent with John Robert Powers and taking the acting classes and the improv and the modeling and doing the photo shoots and getting my comp card and creating a portfolio, all of that, I took everything that I've learned, took what I didn't see, took what I saw, combined it all together, and now we have this beautiful organization, this beautiful modeling school, Christian modeling school called Wear Your Confidence University. And so what is it that we currently do? The organization in itself, Wear Your Confidence, what do? We host conferences and workshops on self-esteem and confidence building. In 2019, we had Oh no, 2018 we had our first show. 2019 we had the second show, and that show had over 100 attendees. It was amazing. And then Corona came, and everybody was sad and like. "Ah." But now, 2021, we are back, and I'm looking for models. I'm looking for your girls to partake in this spring semester. And so, in the fashion show, aspiring models and non, they showcased their talent and they walked the runway. So, I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to bring on Stephanie. Stephanie, you ready? I can see you. The people can't see you, but I can see you. You ready? You can give me a thumbs up. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring on Miss Stephanie and we're just going to talk about her experience. So I'm going to bring her on. Hey, girl. Hold on, wait, let me see. Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's been a long time.
Yes.
It's been since last year.
Yes.
Oh my God. Like to the day last year, because we started our classes in March, right?
I believe.
Yeah, we did. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So Stephanie came to the launch. She came to the launch party, and I gave away an admission to Wear Your Confidence University, and she was one of the winners. And so I'm so like disappointed because you went through all the classes, the virtual classes, but we didn't get a chance to do the fashion show last year because of quarantine and COVID. But this year, we're going to take everything that you learned last year. I'm going to have to do a refresher, crash course. And then we're going to put it all together during the summertime when we can come together and practice that runway walk. So talk to me, talk to the people about your experience with the classes.
It was a good experience. I was with Raven a lot, and she was really funny. And I always had fun with everything. We always talked about everything that wasn't related to modeling and stuff like that. We always come to you and get advice about everything. It was very fun. I loved it.
You did? Oh, yay. That's good to hear. So what did you like most? Or what did you learn?
Well, mostly was the dancing part because I had trouble finding a song the whole time and making new moves for everything. That was the hardest part, but other than that was like gaining more confidence in what we had an issue with. But other than that, it was good.
Okay. Yeah, that dancing part.
You were saying to no to every song. I was like, I don't know what to do.
So, all right. So what had happened was it was a song and it was just a little bit, let's say, a little bit risque.
Beyonce.
It was a bit risque. Beyonce, like, I don't even have to say anything else. It was Beyonce. It was like,
And then I changed to a praise dance song, and you still said no.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, dag, I'm just tough, huh? But it's hard trying to do that over the computer because we were both online. So it was like you're dancing online, and I'm like, this is just weird. But we made it work. We gonna continue to make it work. So one of the things that we do, every girl has to do a talent. So I'm going to bring you back along with Nevaeh, and we're going to talk some more about that. So every girl has to do a talent. And some girls, they're like, oh, I don't think I have a talent, Miss Cherise. I don't know what to do. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm like, okay, so what we're not going to do, we're not going to say I can't because you can. And they did. So they either recited some type of poetry, they sang, they did spoken word that they may have written themselves, which I was completely blown away by. And it turned out to be phenomenal. These girls said they couldn't, but listen here, I said, I'm not accepting that. There is a talent there. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again and let you all know what it is that we currently do at Wear Your Confidence as a whole. So we have conferences and workshops, which I talked about. Here's are a few pictures of the workshops that we have done. Conferences on self-esteem building, confidence building, girl chat sessions, the fashion show. This was our very first fashion show. And you can see Devin at the bottom singing. Then 2019, the evolution of her fashion show, which was completely phenomenal. The girls came out at the end, evolved into beautiful young ladies. They went through, I used the little, metaphor of like the butterfly going through the different stages to become a butterfly, caterpillar, and you get what I'm saying. And so we need Wear Your Confidence University. The world needs Wear Your Confidence University. Your girls need Wear Your Confidence University. Why? Because a girl's self-esteem peaks when they are 9 years old and then takes a nosedive. Can you believe that? 3 out of 4 girls with low self-esteem engage in negative activities such as disordered eating, bullying, smoking, and drinking. These are real life statistics. And so I want to share with you a quote from the beautiful Kiara. She posted this on her social media and I was just blown away. And she said, this experience is one that will be so important when it comes to bonding with other females my age in our journey with Christ in mind. I am so excited to continue modeling and showcasing all the wonderful talents I have been blessed with along with my peers. Thank you, Cherie Styles, for making this possible. So there are benefits to this. And I'm not just saying that because this is my organization, but you've heard it from the young ladies yourselves. You've seen their quotes. I always want to create a sisterhood. So I tell them from the beginning, there will be no talking about one another. There will be no negative talk about yourself or anyone here. I want you all to become close. And you know, when you get a group of girls together and they start bonding, the conversations and the talking doesn't stop. And so I'm like, all right, guys, we have to get down to work. And then, true story, one of the girls said, well, you said you wanted us to be sisters. I said, okay, don't use my words. Don't use my words against me. But let me get back into the courses at WYCU. So there are 2 levels to this. You can become a university model or you can just become a model without the courses, without the classes. So if you become a professional model, pro model, quote unquote, or university model, you'll take the 16-week course. This includes headshots, how to stay in and navigate in the industry. We'll have the end of the year talent show in which your young lady will be able to showcase her talent and her walk in front of industry professionals. So they will have different ways to be distinguished so that the industry professionals who are watching, they'll be able to know, okay, she is a university model. And then we have just those who want to just participate in the fashion show. And so that is a 10-week course. And you learn how to make life your personal runway. And then you're a part of it says their mid-year fashion show, but this is going to be the end of the year fashion show, which will take place in November. So upon enrollment in the university, we are going to hook your girls up with the books that I've written. So we have here the workbook for girls ages 7 to 12, which is the ABCs of wearing your confidence. And then the Boost Your Confidence with compliments. 50 compliments every girl should give herself. And these are also available at wearyourconfidence.com. And so here, I don't know if you're able to see all of this, but this is just a breakdown of what the university, the curriculum. There we go, curriculum. So during the 6 weeks where your child, your daughter, your model will be able to define confidence and self-esteem, have knowledge of who they are, pinpoint their flaws and how to overcome them, understand how to handle rejection, know the difference between humility and arrogance. They'll learn how to walk the runway. Listen here, we're going to work a talent. Some of these girls think they don't have any talents. That's a lie. I'm going to help them with their talents. We're going to help them develop the basics for a modeling garment bag, items every girl should have in their closet. And then I'm also going to help them to speak with confidence. Speak with confidence. And this is just a little breakdown. A little breakdown. We're going to go week by week. They're going to learn how to wear their confidence. We're going to talk about acceptance, having thick skin in a quote unquote thin industry. We're going to do it all. And so I am just super excited because all of these things that I'm talking about, they are needed. They are needed. They are needed. And so I just want to encourage you all to sign your girls up. Sign your girls up because this will definitely help them to build their confidence and self-esteem. It will help them to really know who they are. And like Nevaeh said, she said now she just walks out and she's not worried about how she looks or what other people think about her. And that just warms my heart to hear that. But this is something that is very, very much needed, very much needed. And so what I'm going to do here is we're going to talk. I know everyone's like, okay, get to the prices now, Sharice. So I have here, we have scholarships for the university. The university for this week only is $6.99. Not $6.99, $699 for this week only. This is the special. And so you're going to get the 16 weeks, the 6 weeks of online classes, and then the 10 weeks of the modeling coaching, as well as the talent coaching. That's what's included in the university. And then another thing, along with the books, your daughter, your child, your model will get a photo shoot. So once we put all of the learning, all of the teaching together, they are going to get a photo shoot. And that's with the university. And then those who just want to become models or who just want to model, that 10 weeks course is $299. So if you really break it down, it's $30 per class. $30 per class. I know, it's $30 per class. So that includes the 10 weeks of modeling coaching, as well as the talent grooming and coaching as well. And so we are getting started on a March 13th. And if you are interested today, you can head over to you can go to wearyourconfidence.com, but you can go directly to WYCUniversity.com. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to create a little banner. And then also, what you can do, if you are interested in obtaining a scholarship, I'm going to put that information here as well. The information is on the website, WYCUniversity.com. But there is a form that you can fill out. And so you have to read the entire form completely. And with the form, I'm asking them to fill out some things. If your child is younger, between the ages of 7 to 11, they just have to send in a video of themselves answering a few questions and submit it. That's it. And so what I want to do, I want to give everyone the opportunity to not just be a quote unquote model, but to really love themselves. I want everyone to get the opportunity to participate in something they may not ever be able to do in their life because they have been considered, too short or too this or too that. And so what I want to do now, I want to show you, for those who may have missed it, just a glimpse of the fashion show from 2019. So I hope that made you excited as I did. It just brought back so many feelings and fuzzies and just excitement just to see the girls walk the runway, many of them for the very first time. And when I tell you, some of these girls, they did not know how to walk in any type of heel. Some of them, it was rough. However, they did it, and I'm so excited. What I'm going to do, let me just pull up this information again. The scholarship, you can head over directly, just go directly to wearyourconfidence.com. You can fill out the job form, send your application in, and we can get started. So you're saying, okay, this sounds great, blah, blah, blah. I'll apply for the scholarship. What else do you have going on, Charisse? I'm so glad that you asked, because what I do also is confidence coaching. So you, moms, aunties, whoever, you may say, okay, this is all good for my daughter, but what about me? I have not forgotten about you. You are not forgotten, okay? And so I offer confidence coaching for your daughter as well as for you. And so one of the things that I've learned in doing all of this is that your confidence journey, it starts with your thoughts. So we've all been told, that if you want to have a positive life, you have to think positive, right? We've all heard that. But let's be real. It's easier said than done. And if you could have done it, you would have done it already. And so that's why you need a confidence coach. That's why I am here to help you to retrain your brain, the way that you've been thinking, and just to help you truly believe and see that there is a bold, beautiful, confident woman in there. So you parents, women, can sign up for group coaching, or if you say, you know what, I want that one-on-one in-depth confidence coaching, you can sign up for that as well. And so that begins on March 22nd, and you can go right directly to, where is it? There we go. Wear Your Confidence. Why do I keep saying that? It's WYCUniversity.com. and sign up. So we have the one-on-one coaching, we have the group coaching, and let me coach you. Let me coach you. Many teens, many women struggle in their everyday lives, their relationships, school, and business because of one thing. And that one thing is a lack of confidence. That's it. Plain and simple. Don't believe me? Sign up for the coaching, and I guarantee you, I can help you. But back to the university. We just have a few more moments. I'm going to bring my models back on so that we can have a little chat. Hey, y'all. Let's see. How are we going to do this? All right. I think that's cool. We'll do it like that. I'm going to get this Banner off. Okay, so ladies, are you excited about 2021? Are you excited about the fashion show coming? What is it that you're looking forward to? Let's start with Nevaeh. What are you looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to like doing the fashion show again. That was really fun. I want to do it again.
Awesome. And Stephanie, Miss Stephanie, what are you looking forward to?
Actually doing the show this time because we didn't get to do it.
Right,
So just like
right. Nevaeh, have you thought about what talent you're going to do?
Not really. I want to do something different. I don't want to do the poem again, but I haven't really thought hard on it.
Gotcha. And that's perfectly fine. Is there any type of advice or any type of encouragement that you would say to any girl who's thinking about doing it or any parent who's thinking about signing their daughter up?
Just do it. Honestly, like it may seem scary and you will be like really nervous, but when you finally do it, you'll be really glad that you did.
yes, it's really great. Mr. Reese helped me with my confidence. I still have like the index cards I have for having me smile and stuff like that. And I'm smiling now. I told her I wasn't going to, but I want to smile anyways, but it really works.
Yes, and I'm so glad you said that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with Gen Z. I think that's what you guys are. But this generation, y'all will take selfies in 2 seconds. Well, when I say okay, smile or do something, I get stone cold faces. And I'm like, what is happening? But yes, Stephanie, we definitely worked on that. I'm like, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to smile. You have a beautiful smile. And then when I spoke with Devin earlier in the week, I'm like, remember we had to work on your facial expressions because she didn't want to smile either. And I'm just saying to myself, the girls with the most beautiful smiles don't want to smile. And I don't get it. But again, I want to thank you ladies so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Is there any last words, anything else you want to say?
No, not
That's all right. Thank you all, ladies. I look forward to seeing you in the summertime.
Can we
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So you heard it first. Nevaeh said, just do it. Just sign it up. Just sign your daughter up. She might be scared. Listen here. We had girls who were petrified, who were on the verge of quitting. But because they had the support from the other young ladies, and I was not going to let them quit, they were able to walk the runway like Tyra Banks. Okay, I was completely blown away. And so I just want to leave you all with this last thing. Let us make a model out of your daughter. Let me do it. I guarantee you, if you give your daughter to me for these 16 weeks or for the 10 weeks, your daughter, your niece, your granddaughter, she will not be recognizable. And I'm not just talking about with makeup. I'm talking about how she acts, how she carries herself, how she thinks, how she talks. I am going to work with them, and it is my pleasure. It is my honor, and I truly enjoy it. And so I want all of you all to make sure you head out to the website, WYCUniversity.com. Make sure you stay connected with me. I would love to hear from all of you. And at this point, if you have any questions, if anyone has any questions, I'm going to go check the comments now. But if anyone has a question, I am more than happy to answer it. I'm just checking right now. So we start on we start soon. We start at March 15th. And it's going to be virtual. the online classes, the classes will be online. And then in the summertime is when we will meet in person. We will be socially distanced. Hopefully, prayerfully, by then things will look and be better, different. One can only hope and pray. And so we will go from there. I already am thinking and brainstorming different ideas for the show. We're gonna have our mask. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait. And I'm just so excited. So what I like to do, since this is it's a Christian, it's all women, all young girls. What I like to do is I like to have female designers be a part as well. Upcoming designers, experienced designers. I like to keep it female because I'm all for the women empowerment. And so if you design, you know a designer, please send them my way. I'm not opposed and I will not object. I want to give everyone the chance and opportunity to showcase their gifts and their talents. So that's the reason why I search hard for female designers who are trying to get their name and their brand out there. So I am looking now online to see if I have any questions. Yes, I see a question. Do you do anything virtual for girls? I'm glad that you asked that question, Erica, because that is something that I am currently working on. So what I do this year is so crazy. Okay, so last year I had a virtual conference, a virtual summit for women. This year in the springtime, what I am going to do is have a virtual event for the young girls, for the younger girls. That's what I'm going to do. So yes, that's actually going to be my first virtual thing for girls. And let me see. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm streaming live from I'm streaming to 3 different platforms. So I'm checking now because I don't know why this isn't showing me any of my comments when it usually does. But now I'm going to YouTube, and you can follow me on YouTube too, WYCTV1. And let me see if I have any questions there. Any other questions that you may have, feel free to write it in the chat. And I'll be more than happy to answer them. Also, I'm going to bring this back up again. If you would like to get in contact with me, with the organization, you can definitely email us. You can follow us on all of our social media. All right. So I'm not seeing any other questions. Awesome. Cool. So I'm not seeing any other questions. I do want to say thank you to everyone who came on, either if you're watching live or you're catching the replay. I am super excited and I cannot wait to talk to you, talk to your girls. And that's all I have for you tonight. So as always, don't forget your confidence. One more thing, the scholarship. Make sure you fill out the application. It's right there on the website. Go to the website, fill out the application so that you can get your young girl into the university because she needs it. And believe me, she'll be better for it. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to say it again. Don't forget your confidence. Have a good night.